one of the unique things about my profession is that most times before you tell us what your problem is or why you came to see us, we have already deduced the possible diagnosis for your visit. And how do we do this? One of the ways we do this is by judging you from the way you walk into the consulting room. For example, let's say you're a patient and you're walking into the consulting room, you started bumping into things. That will attract us into looking at two possible things, and one of it is glaucoma. And that will bring me to telling you a story about what happened today in the clinic that got me emotional, and I decided to share it with you. So today, a 31-year-old man was in our clinic. When he was coming in, he bumped into our trash buckets, and that got our attention. And the next thing was his father telling him, I told you, let me help you, and you are being stubborn. Being stubborn will not help you in this situation. We watched carefully. He was walking and trying to use his hand to walk towards us. That was when my supervisor asked me to attend to him. I said, okay. When he finally sat down, during the case history, that's the conversation between a doctor and the patient, he told me that late last year, he started noticing blurry vision when he's looking at things. He didn't take it to be something serious. So early this year, he noticed that his vision was deteriorating. And then at this point, he got worried and started seeking for solution. And the first place he went to was traditional medicine, where he was given some herbs and some solutions to use and wash his eyes and instilling his eye and all that, which did not later help him. According to him, 1 month to 2 months later, he just woke up and noticed that he cannot see again, that if he needs to go out, if not that he's familiar with his house or his room, he only walks around while using the wall as a map to wherever he's going. While he was telling me this story, I have already deduced what could have been the problem, but I needed to ascertain that during the important examination I needed to run on him, and finally I did. And unfortunately, with end-stage glaucoma. The dangerous thing about glaucoma is that it starts eating the person up. It starts eating the peripheral vision of the affected person. What I mean by peripheral vision is, as you're watching this video, you know there are things at your right hand side and at your left hand side, and if someone is standing there and the person is moving around or doing something, even if you're not looking at the person, you will notice it. This is what we call peripheral vision, and this is where glaucoma starts attacking the person. It starts destroying the peripheral vision of the affected person. You will not know. You will think you are seeing, because when you are looking at something straight ahead, you are seeing it, but you wouldn't know that your peripheral vision is going. By the time it is done with your peripheral vision, just a twinkle of an eye, the central vision will be gone and everything will be shut down. That is what glaucoma does. If the person is just knowing when the glaucoma is already at end stage, there is nothing even a doctor can do. No eye drop, no tablet can reverse the damage done by glaucoma. Due to the way he sounded so sober, I sympathize with him, but I'm this kind of person that I don't just discharge my patients. I will tell you the state of your health, tell you the things that you are supposed to do and the ones you are not supposed to do. And I will explain in details why it is happening that way. This was exactly how I managed this man today. And after that, I told him that I will refer you for surgery so as to prevent this glaucoma from causing more harm to your vision. But this surgery will not restore your vision. That was what I told him. And also told him that it's not the end of the world, especially if he's going to adhere to my treatment plan by going for this surgery. Because if he doesn't go for this surgery, there will be a point when he will start hallucinating. He can even start seeing his great-grandfather that he didn't see when he was born. Yes, that's how bad glaucoma can be. Why am I telling this story? I am telling this story because it is very painful seeing young people going just like that. It's not like the person was born Losing vision at one point in someone's life can be very devastating. And it baffles me that in this jet age, some people still fall back to traditional medicine. You are having blurry vision that has lasted for a week, 2 weeks. It did not occur to you that you are supposed to run to a hospital to know what the problem is. I don't even want to talk about those that have not been to the hospital to examine their eyes and know if everything is all right. Haven't witnessed the number of people operated on for glaucoma every week in the hospital. I have decided I'm going to be live on TikTok on Saturday by 5 p.m. to talk about glaucoma, if that will help you people to go to hospital for glaucoma screening. Please, if you have not started following me on TikTok, do that immediately. You can also share this video, tell your friends. I am going to be telling you all you need to know and even more about glaucoma, and you can also ask as many questions as you want. The time is 5 p.m. dot on Saturday at Seeing is Living.